Hey guys, John here, and welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy. This episode I am post-commentating because these are a few of the more boring / mundane purple coin missions, and I recorded these off screen away from the live stream of me playing through the game. But I decided that I would still include them, obviously, for completionist's sake. Yet, we are going to be speeding our way through it, as you're about to see. I was going to replace the audio with music or something, but I actually think it's kind of funny to listen to the game sped up like that. This part right here, I was actually thinking I was going to die because I couldn't find coins anywhere. That would have been real rough. And also, purple coins don't heal you, as it turns out, which was worrisome. But this first mission is extremely easy. You just fly around, go through all of the stars, and then some you have to let yourself drop down to the planetoid below. But it's extremely easy. Just all of the coins are just in lines in the sky, and you end up with them pretty easily. And then there's the star. But, yeah, this video is probably only going to be like 15 minutes long, I think, with how much I sped it up. So just a quick installment. When I'm recording this, actually, I've already beaten the game on stream. Yeah, this has been a fun project. Obviously, you'll be seeing this video a few before the end, but it's been really fun to replay this game, and it's really gotten me hyped for starting fresh with Mario Galaxy 2 and actually doing a full LP of that. But that'll be in the future. Not the distant future. I definitely want to do it sooner than later. But got a couple other things I need to finish up, or at least make more progress on. Anyway, here we are at Sea Slide. This one, I believe this is the longest one, even though it's sped up, just because of how much stuff we have to do. It might be, I don't know. There's one other that might be about as long, but either way, yeah, I derp up here a couple times with this because I didn't think like I should be up on top of the tree when I make this jump, because then I can fly further. But yeah, this one it takes a while because you have to actually be pretty careful. There's a couple spots where you can easily die and lose your progress, and that is frustrating, to say the least. So you don't want to do that. Like right here, it's out in the open over space, so you gotta be real careful of that. And I was like, oh crap, there's some over here, so backtrack a little bit. But yeah, the project on the whole, I mean, I really didn't have to replay the game. I had played through this game long ago, one of my early LPs, except I played through it as Luigi and called it Super Luigi Galaxy. Inspired by Chugga Conroy with that. I was a big fan of his playthrough of this game, and the funny thing is my old Super Luigi Galaxy videos did particularly well because Chugga Conroy had approved my video responses back when YouTube would let you put a video response in the comments if the person approved you to do so, and it would just basically link your video. And he actually allowed me to do that, and I got a ton of views on certain episodes because of that, and I was always really appreciative of that. Early days, it was like somebody halfway big like that would let a small channel have a moment like that, and then it would help you gain a lot of subs. So anyway, buzzing along here, we are at 68 and the 70s. It doesn't look like it takes too long when I fast forward it like this, but you have to be real careful with the flying and all that. It's real easy to fall, lose the bee suit, have to swim around and waste time. Also, like I said, easy to die on some of these things because they are you know, hanging over space. You may notice occasionally I'll take the time to get some star bits, and the reason for that is I got to thinking that in some of these cases, after a mission, I may have to move the comet, and that costs star bits, and I was pretty low on star bits at this point, so I was trying to collect a few star bits here and there as I went, just to be safe. So yeah, that's why I'm doing that. Anyway, make our way over here to the to the star, which is at the top of this flagpole. If I had remembered that, I may have left these coins over here for last, because, you know, I wouldn't have had to come here twice, but, you know, remembering these things is not always very easy. But we'll pop up here and get the star. Whoa, now. It would have been terrible if we'd just flown off the map and died right there. Oh, goodness. And now we're on to the third of the 4 that we're doing in this video, and that's Honey Hive. Honey Hive is about as it takes. It might be slightly shorter. I'm trying to look at the timeline on this. I don't know. I think it's about the same length of time as Sea Slide, but it's another one of the slower ones where you just have to kind of make your way around. And I also, at one point, get kind of lost. Not lost, but like I can't remember how to get to a certain section. You'll see that in a minute. But I also have other problems here, which you'll see. Yeah, that's me dying. So that was a thing that happened. Oh man. But yeah, this place again, you can die pretty easily in a couple spots, so you got to be extra, you know, careful. The thing with the vine here is you don't want to keep shaking the Wii remote when you get close to the edge, or he'll do a spin jump in the air and not fly as far as he needs to, which is kind of dumb, I think, because you're shaking the Wii remote to get him to spin around the vine, but it's it doesn't reward you if you continue to shake it. Oh yeah, there, I freaking missed the ones I had to slide down and get, so I had to take the stupid vine again. And then, let's see, we're gonna get these over here, but then I realized that I have to go up higher. I thought the water would get me up higher too, but you have no control in the water jet. You can't like spin jump or anything once you come up off the water, which was weird. This part was a little sketchy because of the honey. Like, I had to make sure I could still long jump, and landing in that was making that difficult. But in fast forward, it's really impossible to tell that. I thought that pipe was going to put me at the top of that. It didn't. Then I was like, crap, I got to do this stupid vine again. And make my way over here. Oh, yeah, I'd almost forgot these. They were right there. Now we got this section. Some wall jumps, which are kind of tucked in there and hard to get. This part is probably the scariest because you have to get up on these edges and get these. Obviously, there's land on that side, but one of the sections of this, it's you can die falling off at the end of it. So there's that. So I get all these, and then I'm like, okay, where are the other 10 then? And I try to go back this way. Just was not letting me at all. It just, for whatever reason, even though I should have been able to get some grip there, I could not. And I actually got scared there because I almost died when I fell there by the waterfall. I had to take the vine again, and I'm like, what the frick, where in the heck do I go? I'm going up here again. And I'm just like, I don't know. And then I think at this point, I don't know if I'd seen it or thought of it, but I knew there was some behind that gate, but I couldn't figure out how to get to that section. I tried looking down there, couldn't see. Tried going back down here again, still couldn't see. And I'm like, how the frick do I get into this thing? And then it's like, well, I know I need to go up there and slide back down, but I don't know how. And it was pretty frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. And I almost, you know, die every time I'm on this stupid vine, so I was like, this is great. But I was thinking maybe if I get back to the top again, I can see a place that I can fall down, and then that's when I saw this. Very tricky little spot here, because you could easily fall off and die. Fall down here, make sure I stayed perfectly straight so I would get all those, and then we can get the star. It's, you know, some of these purple coin missions, they're kind of annoying because they have a few coins and then out of the way plays, or they have easy places you can die. The ones I chose to do in this were mostly the easier going ones and the more boring ones that I felt, if I did them live, would just eat up a bunch of time. I did all of the rest of them and the final fight and stuff in one stream after this, so yeah, pretty much all the ones that I saved were, at least I felt were pretty, you know, interesting to watch, except for maybe one. Deep Dark was kind of boring, and I was gonna do that in this off screen, but I couldn't get the comment guy to give me the purple coin comment there, no matter how many star bits I gave him. He just wouldn't give me Deep Dark, so I just finally left that for later. So this one's interesting. It's the kind of nonsense you have to do with the vines there, and then there's the spring mushroom, which I hate so much, but you need it in a couple places, which are actually kind of sketchy. I kept trying to jump up in there for some reason, I don't know why. But yeah, you have to jump up these trees and not fall off. Try to get up there to get on those leaves. And, that one, you actually don't really need the spring for that. If you're careful, you can just get up there like that. But I think there's one other spot that we definitely, yeah, on the back side that we definitely need the spring, so yeah. So, I'm trying to get all of the ones above ground here before I go into the water. Because, you know, I thought at this point that most of them were under the water. But as it turns out, there's not that many down here. There's a few, but really not that many. And you gotta be careful not to let yourself drown too, because that would be really frustrating. I could not turn this shell, and it was driving me really crazy. Managed to do it finally. And I was like, do I have to go in that cave? So I was trying to open the wall there, but that's not the case. You do not need to go into the cave. And then I'm like, what the fricks? There must be more up here, and there obviously is. You have to jump up here, and then there's a whole back section. I knew there was some up in the air, so I was trying to line myself up to get it. Finally did. Grab these coins. And continuing onward here. I thought I would need the spring there. As it turns out, I managed to not, but that should not have been possible without the spring, and yet it was. So then I'm like, where's the last purple coin? And then I see it hovering above Coach Penguin's head. But yeah, I shouldn't have been able to jump up there. That was kind of skillful, honestly. I don't know how I really got away with that. But either way, I was like, where's this last coin? And there it was. Just right there. So, bounce off his head to get that. And that is pretty much it for this quick little episode. These purple coin missions that I thought would be better sped up and without lots of fanfare. So, stay tuned next time for the final set of episodes. And we'll be finishing this game soon. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Bye!